Hi everyone, this is the Nordic Venture Show, your guide to the exciting world of Nordic startups and venture capital. In today's episode, we're exploring a startup called Bytes.
Hey there. Ready to dive into something that could save you a whole lot of cash?
Oh, yeah.
Today, we're serving up a deep dive on Biti,
Biti.
software aiming to bring calm to the chaos of restaurant kitchens.
And not just restaurants. We're talking caterers, hotels, even the tech systems you see at the cash register. Biti's stepping into a space where efficiency can make or break you.
Now, you know food waste is a problem.
Huge.
But did you know it's costing the U.S. restaurant industry a staggering $170 billion annually?
Wow.
That's like every restaurant in America throwing away a quarter of their earnings.
It's a shocking figure, and it's where Biti promises to make a real difference.
Yeah.
They call it achieving a state of flow in the kitchen.
Okay, state of flow. That sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
But how does it actually play out in a busy kitchen, with orders flying and tickets printing?
Imagine this. You're never caught short-handed on an ingredient because your inventory is meticulously tracked in real time. Biti doesn't just tell you what's on hand. It analyzes your usage patterns, predicts what you'll need, and even suggests the optimal order amounts to minimize waste.
Wow.
It's like having a strategic purchasing assistant working 24/7.
So no more last-minute grocery runs or discovering you've got a fridge full of about-to-expire produce?
Nope.
That in itself would be a game changer for many restaurants.
Absolutely. And it goes beyond just having enough ingredients. Biti helps you utilize those ingredients effectively with its recipe management feature.
Let's talk about that for a second. From what I've seen, consistent recipes are every chef's holy grail.
Right.
But getting a whole team on the same page, especially in a high-pressure environment,
Yeah.
is tough.
Biti tackles that head-on.
Okay.
Think of it like a digital sous chef ensuring every dish is perfect every single time, no matter who's behind the stove. It standardizes recipes down to the finest detail, guaranteeing consistency for your customers and better cost control for you.
Now that's something any business owner can get behind. Consistency means less waste, better customer satisfaction, and ultimately higher profits. But how does Biti actually manage this feat? It sounds almost too good to be true.
It's all about data. Biti breaks down recipes to their core components, allowing chefs to calculate exact quantities for each dish.
Wow.
This granular approach eliminates guesswork making, ordering supplies incredibly precise, and minimizing waste on a whole new level.
So no more eyeballing measurements or hoping for the best.
And more of that.
That's got to be a relief for chefs who are used to working with tight margins and even tighter deadlines.
Exactly. And this meticulous approach extends to other areas like nutritional information. Imagine being able to provide accurate macro and calorie counts for every dish on your menu.
Now that's catering to the health-conscious consumer, which is a growing market. It's like Biti is giving restaurant owners superpowers, allowing them to cater to a wider audience without breaking a sweat.
Precisely. But the real beauty of Biti lies in its cost control features. It's not just about tracking what you spend on ingredients, it's about analyzing portion sizes, menu pricing, and even how those factors influence your bottom line.
It's like having a financial analyst on staff, constantly crunching numbers and looking for ways to maximize your profit margins. That's got to be music to any restaurant owner's ears, right?
You hit the nail on the head.
Right.
Biti gives you that financial clarity, which, let's be honest, can be hard to come by in the often chaotic world of restaurant management.
Oh, absolutely.
But as we touched on earlier, this goes beyond just restaurants, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I was reading about how Biti is catering to caterers.
Oh, yeah.
And if there's any group that understands logistical nightmares,
Oh, tell me about it.
it's them. Imagine handling hundreds of orders for weddings, corporate events. Talk about pressure.
Exactly. And Biti doesn't just manage those orders, it streamlines them. It's like having a master organizer who never sleeps, making sure every detail, every canapé, every last appetizer is accounted for.
Yeah.
No more messy spreadsheets or last-minute panics.
It's all about peace of mind, right?
Yes.
Knowing that the tech has your back and, more importantly, your bottom line.
For sure.
And speaking of tech, it's interesting how Biti is integrating with POS systems, isn't it?
What's fascinating there is how Biti recognized a gap in the market.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, They seamlessly integrate with existing POS systems, offering a value-added service that benefits everyone involved.
Right.
It's a win-win for Biti, the POS providers, and ultimately the restaurants themselves.
Okay, that's pretty savvy.
Yeah.
By partnering with established POS providers, they're essentially plugging into an existing network, reaching a wider audience. Talk about a strategic move.
Exactly. It speaks to a deep understanding of the industry and its players.
Right.
But let's not forget the human element behind all of this.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Who are the masterminds who cooked up this culinary tech marvel?
Right. We can't forget about the humans behind the code.
Yeah.
From what I've gathered, Biti was founded by Renata Jillian and Gies.
Okay.
Now, their backgrounds caught my eye.
Yeah.
Tech, food service, business development.
Uh-huh.
It's like the perfect recipe for success.
And their combined expertise is clearly reflected in Biti's design and functionality. They've anticipated the needs of the industry from the kitchen line to the back office, offering solutions that are both practical and innovative.
It's always inspiring to see passionate individuals tackling real-world problems, isn't it? There's a certain energy that comes from identifying a challenge and saying, we can solve this, and here's how.
Absolutely. And in Biti's case, it seems to be a genuine desire to make a difference in the restaurant industry.
Right.
To reduce waste, boost profitability, and ultimately help businesses thrive in a notoriously challenging environment.
It's about time someone came along with the solution that benefits everyone from the dishwasher to the restaurant owner. But let's bring it back to our listener for a second. Why is this important? What's the key takeaway here?
Biti isn't just some flashy new software. It's a potential game changer for anyone involved in the business of food.
Right.
Whether you're running a small cafe or a multi-million-dollar catering company, Biti offers a glimpse into the future of kitchen management.
It's about taking something as complex and demanding as a commercial kitchen and finding ways to make it run smoother, smarter, and ultimately more sustainably.
And that's what's so exciting about Biti. It's not just about increasing profits,
Right.
although that's certainly a major plus. It's about tackling the issue of food waste head on, which is something that should resonate with all of us.
Absolutely. Every little bit saved, every ingredient used efficiently adds up to a significant impact. So from fighting food waste to achieving that elusive state of flow, Biti seems to be offering a whole lot. What's the biggest takeaway for you?
It's the potential for real tangible change.
Yeah.
If Biti can deliver on its promises,
Right.
we could be looking at a revolution in how commercial kitchens operate, making them more efficient, more profitable, and more sustainable in the long run.
And let's be honest, who wouldn't want a little more flow in their lives, even if it starts in the kitchen?
Right. It makes you wonder if software can optimize something as intricate as a restaurant kitchen. What other complex systems in our lives could benefit from this kind of streamlining? Something to ponder the next time you're waiting in line or stuck in traffic.
Food for thought indeed. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
A pleasure as always.
Don't forget to check out our show notes for links and more information on Biti. Until next time, happy eating, everyone.
Thanks for listening to the Nordic Venture Show. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more stories of innovation from the Nordics.